I think the Wild downplayed the fact that the Avalanche are the measuring stick in the West right now.
Wild move into third place in the West with games in hand against every team in the division.
Just like everything else in life, Hockey Day Minnesota looks a bit different this year. But for Blaine native Nick Bugstad, this day will always be special, no matter the circumstances.
I used to always joke that this is my favorite holiday. Maybe I'm not joking. It's kind of fitting here in Minnesota. Everyone loves hockey, and we pride ourselves and consider ourselves a state of hockey. And I don't know that anyone could really argue that. I think I was a part of one of the first hockey days in Minnesota in 08, maybe it was 09. Lucky enough to go up to Baudot Bay, or maybe not lucky enough. The wind chill was minus 30. Got to play a few Gopher games on Hockey Day in Minnesota, and now here with the Minnesota Wild, the Xcel Energy Center. Whenever you're driving to St. Paul, it's got me excited since I was a kid, and still gets me excited. It's a place that every Minnesota kid dreams of playing one day, so it's pretty awesome. Coming back from COVID, that first game was kind of a tough one. We weren't feeling too great, but from there we've kind of started to roll and create some chemistry, and have a lot more confidence on the ice just as a whole unit. It's been really fun hockey to play. I took a high stick the other night against San Jose, split my lip right in half. It's actually pretty nasty. I've had a lot of stitches in my life. I think that was one of the worst.
Bugstad isn't the only one eager to celebrate Hockey Day. Defenseman Matt Dumba has organized his inaugural Hockey Without Limits camp, all for a cause he holds dear to his heart.
I think everyone recognizes, some of the problems that come along with playing hockey, especially being a person of color. It's kind of tough for me to not get heated about this topic when I see kids every year who face the same things. Yeah, you do see the hate that is in our world still, and within the hockey world, and that's what we're trying to eradicate and push out of our game, is that racism and hate. It's just back to my roots. That's that nostalgic feeling that I get whenever I see a hockey rink and think back to me and my friends hanging out, the countless hours we spent on the rink my dad built in my backyard. So I wanted to share that with the kids. I think that's a great setup there at the Roseville Oval. If you don't see it, you can't believe it. I want those kids to see someone that cares about them. For everyone who says to those kids that they can't play this sport or they don't belong here, we're here to tell you that you can. And don't let anyone stop you for chasing your dreams or doing something that you love to do. I'm just a little sad I won't be able to make it that day, but hopefully try to get the kids a big win and play well that night.
They're going to bring it home tonight and put a cap on Hockey Day Minnesota as the Wild host the Los Angeles Kings.
Here we go, Capo!
Wild beat the Kings last night 3-1 for a fifth straight victory.
Fiala got it to Eriksson. They score! Nico Sturm off the feed from Bugstad.
Kaprizov, he makes something out of what you think is going to be nothing.
Wagner shoots, he scores!
It takes just 5 seconds on the power play for Los Angeles to tie it.
That's the end of regulation. This one is headed to overtime. Going on the left wing. Over now for Zuccarello. There's 2 seconds left.
Throws it out front. Dumba scores!
And Dumba is going to be the hero of this hockey game. There's no question on that.